looks like we are live. Alrighty. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. So, yesterday, we made the corset pattern for the corseted skirt, or the waist cincher pattern for the skirt. But now, we're gonna make the pattern for the skirts. So, what I was thinking was like a 3-layer circle skirt type deal. And that's my plan. So, I guess let's get right into it. I got this nifty little tool over here to help me actually make the skirt. Where's my mouse? It's over here. Cool. So, step 1 is to pin down our paper. There's step 1. And then step 2 is to make nice even lines. So, I got my Sharpie in here. No, I do not. So we're gonna grab this one right here. We're just making a right angle right here, and we're going to use the walls of the corkboard to make my life easier. 1 and 2. And then we're going to pull out the circle skirt calculator because math is difficult. I use circle skirt calculator. This, yes. For whenever, oh, you cannot see that like at all. It's byhandlondon.com. That's the one that I always use to calculate circle skirts. It makes it really, really simple. So I'm gonna do it in half. I want to do. We want it a little bit bigger, so that way I can like ruche it a little bit, and each one is going to be incrementally smaller to get less, fluff, if that makes sense. Do math, please. Okay. $25. Okay. That's not right. That's it. 6 inches. 6.25. To make my life easier, I'm gonna do 6.5, and that's fine. And then we can go smaller from there. Cool. So now we are going to grab. There's none in here. This guy. We're gonna put this right there. Cool. And we are going to grab a marker here. And we're just going to basically trace out how long we want this to be. Yo, what's up? How's it going? How's it going? So, now that we got this down, I'm going to... What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Right now, we're working on a pattern for a circle skirt, which is very fun. Yesterday, we made the pattern for the waist cincher. That's right here. And now we're going to actually work on the skirt pattern. So I'm just going to go here with a Sharpie so that way you can actually kind of see what's going on here. Like so. Next, we want to figure out how long we want this to actually be. So, we're going to line this up on here. Because it's easier for me to tell when there's actually legs, how long we actually want this to be. So I get confused sometimes. So, this is our halfway point right here. Ruler. That's upside down. That's not helpful. Let's go like... What is that? 9? Yeah, 9 inches. That looks good. I try to keep it PG. Yeah. We're making clothes right now. Cool. So, actually right now I'm doing a lot of math. That's what's going on right now. So now that we have our waist measurement and we know how much we want to go down, 9 inches. So 9, and then I just added on top. So yes. So 9 plus 6, 15 and a half. Okay. 15 and a half. Right there. We grab our pin. Put it at our right angle here. Pin that down. Where's here it is. So now we just follow along our line here. Cool. Oh, I forgot to add an extra inch for our horsehair. So 16 and a half goes right there. Cool. Wonderful. Again, I'm going to trace this out. And does this fit? I don't know. Maybe? Not really. Ah! Come on, man. There we go. Yes? Oh, it does it? Not really. Like, not at all. Okay, cool. Do I got a better Sharpie? Maybe. Yes. Aw, man. I really like this hoodie. That sucks. So now what we're gonna do is add a 1/2 inch here. For our seam allowance. I forgot to do that. I forgot to add that into the equation. It's fine. Cool. Sweet. Cool. Sweet. A little bit of repair here. Okay. We may want to add just a couple of inches here. I always do this, man. This could be the middle one. We just made the middle one first. We're just gonna cut off about an inch right here. And everything is perfectly fine. I meant to do that. Cool. Let's try that one more time. Well, now we do it again. But maybe we just rotate. So this is our middle layer. This is actually our bottom layer, but we're gonna have basically two more. One that's a little bit smaller and one that's a little bit longer. Cool. So now we just do it 2 more times. That is the plan. What's the easiest way to do this? Take this off, like so. And then we rotate. Like this. Yeah, that works. Yo, what's up? How's it going? How's it going? Alright. Where is my ruler? I set it down over here. So again, we set up our right angle here. One. And two. We grab our pin. Push down like so. Drag this out 6. And we trace our line. That did not work. Cool. Now 6 plus 9 is 15, so that was a little short. Maybe add another, let's just go 19. Yeah, 19 looks good. We actually take this to 20. Oh wait. Six plus 9, 15, 20. Yes, we want 20. $21. $21 for safety. We can always make it shorter. If it doesn't not work. So, 23. Cool. Where's my cap? Where's the cap? Where'd it go? There it is. Sweet. do need fresh paper. Sweet. Okay, so this one, we want it to be 4.5. And then 15 in total. This time we want to do like I will figure it out. We shall figure it out. So, 0.5. Five, 4, 20, 2, 4, 4 times 4, no. Huh? Hold on. Nine, 5, 13.5, 5, 7.5 plus. No. That would be. Oh, my brain's not working today. 7, 8, 20. From 6.5 to 5 ish. It should work. Let's hold on. Hold on. 4. We want that to. I'm doing something wrong. Something's not correct. Something's not adding up. No, it fits. It fits. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. In my brain, the math wasn't mathing, but the math does math. Okay. And we go half of. I want this to be the smallest one. this lines up like so, right? We want it to land like right there, so we go just a little bit longer, so like right there. Cool. Okay, that should work. Sometimes you just need to stop and think. Okay. Alright. Ah! Right there. And then an inch. Cool. Okay, now let's fix this. Grab my weights here. What am I making? So currently I'm in the process of making the skirt for like a waist cincher skirt. And yesterday I made the pattern for the waist cincher. That's right here. And right now I'm currently working on the pattern for the skirt. It's gonna be like a tiered skirt thing. And I just need to fix this up just a little bit, and then the pattern will be made. Three and a half. All right. now sweet. Okay. So, essentially, what this is gonna look like. Spin this onto the form. Slide this over. It's something to the effect of this. I'm going to ruche it at the top and gather it a little bit. So that way there's, more movement. But so the skirt is. And then on top of that, we'll go this. Thank you. I think it's gonna turn out pretty cool. And then last one over here. Hey, you're not gonna see that. But to get the general idea. This is gonna, sit nicer because it's gonna be not paper, and I'm going to gather it so that way, it kind of input like horsehair and stuff. So that way it kind of sits like this and not like that. But there's the general idea. Yeah, I would call this today mission accomplished. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy the stuff, be sure to, leave a like, follow, subscribe, whatever it's called on whatever platform you're on. Yeah. If you want to see more stuff that I made, go to my YouTube, The Jax Malcolm. I have all my live stream VODs up there. Yeah. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good wherever you are. And I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ta.